set of chairs. Still finding chairs. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. It is an early one. It is another hot one. It is currently like 5:40 in the morning. I just got gas. It's spilled like everywhere. It's on my shoes. It's not very pleasant. Let's turn this thing on right now, right? That's a heater, by the way. But anyway, welcome back. It is trash picking morning. It's going to be another scorcher eventually. It is very, very humid again. But it's trash day. Let's do some treasure hunting. Let's see what happens today. Trash picking, taco stack. Starting off with some chairs. Let's make it a good one. Let's do it. Pretty sure this is a microwave. Something. What is it? Microwave? Maybe it's a wine cooler, maybe? Yeah, I think it's a wine cooler. Oh yeah, that smells. That gas got an odor to it. I think there's also things right here behind these trash cans. If I can see past the sun. Yeah, now we got some chairs. The van's gonna be full before we even know it. A whole stack of them. Those chairs will not stack. They're not stacking style chairs. Unfortunately, when I was doing bulk pickup, I was finding a bunch of chairs that were just different sizes, and some would stack, some wouldn't. The only reason I mention that is because I had a lot of people comment that they should stack. Usually if the video ever performs very well, I get a lot of new people commenting, and those new people like to be very trolly. You know, they just don't get the whole thing. You know, but they like to be very trolly. But these look like they stack perfectly. Those don't. Well, kind of do. Four here. Oh, that's not how I thought it was. These might even be our favorite aluminum. They are. I can probably push this back there. Those. Man, I can already feel the heat this morning. So yes, this is actually getting recorded on that, I guess it'd be the third day of the 4-day heat wave. So yeah, today's high I think is 97. I think that was yesterday's high. But as I've mentioned a million times, it's the humidity is just outrageous. I mean, it's pretty brutal. It's 72 degrees, but it probably feels like 85. And 72 of humidity, wait until it's 85 in humidity or 95 in humidity. It gets brutal throughout the day. My house is just not cooling off either. I woke up, my thermostat, my bedroom read 81 degrees with a window air unit in. So I had a window AC and couldn't even cool off my room below 81. Maybe I just need a new one. New house, that is. Who knows? I don't know what's going on today, but we have some furniture over here. nothing I really need. There's more chairs over there. And then, of course, there's another chair right here. Just going to the chair business again. The only thing I don't even know. I was going to say the only thing I can think of is no one else came out here and did trash picking. And that's why we're finding so much of these. Cause, well, I don't know. So, also don't know where I put this. So that actually is full. That's what kind of spilled everywhere. So that is full. But like it's all over my shoes and stuff. The new lawnmower I got really uses a lot of gas. I mean, it's a great lawnmower, but it's like night and day between that one and the old one I had with how much fuel it used. Probably go through 2 gallons of gas every time I mow the lawn. Doesn't sound like a lot, but I think that thing holds 5 gallons, so every 2 times I gotta go fill up the gas tank. Gas can. This has kind of started off to be a really, really interesting day. So, oh no, that's not a microwave. I thought it was a microwave. It's not a microwave. The thing that, oh yeah, I read somewhere a really good thing to find in the trash that a lot of people don't really think that's worth money is actually the top to a toilet. Like, you know, the toilet tank on the back, the top piece to that. A lot of people say those sell very well because they don't sell like replacement parts for those. Like, people just say, all right, you just gotta go buy a new toilet. But people often break it, you know, for whatever reason. But that lid that goes on your tank, apparently people say that they sell very well online. Now, how would you know which model it goes to and all this? You probably got to take photos and hope for the best. But if you accidentally break the tank lid, you might go on eBay and punch in, you know, hey look, it's the such and such tank lid replacement, and buy it for 60 or 70 bucks, as opposed to go out and buy a whole new toilet. I've not tried that theory yet, but apparently that theory is a theory. Telescoping on me. Come on. The other piece. I don't know what that was. I don't even know what this thing is. What is this? I thought it was a lamp. I don't think it's a lamp. I don't know. Not sure. I see more chairs out there. They're plastic chairs. There's a lady doing some weeding, it looks like. Temperature hasn't changed. Probably hear me talk enough about temperature. Yeah, she's like weeding the curb. But just past her, there's a couple chairs. Plastic chairs. So I plan on going to Leesport tomorrow, which will be essentially the last day of this heat wave. It's probably a dumb choice to do, and the only reason why I say that, I'm going to grab this, but I'm going to see if there's a fan in here. Somehow they're always, no, nope, nothing, empty. I say it's a dumb choice because who the heck's gonna be out there when it's a high of like 95 degrees? But I need to get rid of stuff. I gotta do my $3 day, and unfortunately, we're in summer now. I can't be picking and choosing which days to sell and not sell. But long story short, is if I wasn't gonna go out trash picking this morning, I should probably pack, because it's only gonna get worse throughout the day, and I don't know when it'll be 70, 72 degrees, regardless of if it's humid or not. I don't know at what point today is it going to be 72 degrees again. I'm going to go with never. So it is what it is, but you got to remember that when you are selling at a flea market or going to a flea market, although it might be nice in the morning or whatever, but people who are selling will have to pack at some point. So if the packing weather isn't great, probably won't be a lot of vendors. Just keep that in mind. Another form of a chair, a couch. Is that sumac? Yeah, it's sumac. So I'm pretty sure that is right there. That stuff grows like, I don't even know, bamboo almost. Probably not to that extent, but it grows very, very quickly. This one's a scrapper. This thing is filthy. I don't know if I can even show you how dirty this thing is. You can probably see it. Look how dirty that thing is. Filthy. No, I'll get recycled into a new one. Yeah, I have that sumac stuff, and look at this tree. This tree is gonna go down soon too. I cut that sumac every year, and it grows back almost to the exact same height that I grew. Well, I guess that would make sense. Anyway, it grows probably like 4 or 5 feet in a year. It's kind of ridiculous. It does give you good like blockage, but other than that, it's kind of good for nothing. More vacuum cleaners. Huh. I'm always curious why people do certain things. I can see like if a scrapper comes by and takes off the cord, but why did someone or whoever wanted that piece? I would assume it's probably the previous owner just kept that, but for what reason? That reason I will never know, but maybe that piece broke. Like it broke, they tried fixing it, or rather than putting it back on it, they just threw the other piece out and then threw that out. It's very interesting. So it says no parking here at the corner. And everyone, when I get back there, I'll show you. Everyone's kind of parked on the like the grass / sidewalk. I think it's interesting. See? No one's parked on the road. They all kind of parked off the road. And it's even kind of paved like that. I don't know if they just put down gravel. Yeah, they put down gravel. But anyway, the reason why I kind of even pulled up farther that way is because when I was at the curb, I parked and I was like, no one's going to be able to even get around me if they try to make a turn down this road. So let me move up a little. Alright, so I don't know if there's an air conditioner over there or if it's just a box, but I came down this way and I went this way. I was like, I think that's an air conditioner. It's over here on the right, so we're either going to look really stupid or I'm going to look really smart. No in between. What is it? It is an air conditioner. That's what I thought it was. So I would say it's good eyesight, but it's more just like kind of thinking this would happen. Now it's the fun part of figuring out how to put this thing over here. Trying to plan out my day here. Kind of want to kind of wash out my van. Wow, that is super heavy. This is actually right here, going farther into the van. That's actually that residue from that really greasy microwave. Guys, remember during bolt pickup that ruined my shorts? That is actually still in there, that oil. So, kind of want to power wash out the van. Speaking of going down memory lanes, this is going down memory lanes. Snow wing. Flexible flyer snow wing. That's really cool. Now, funny enough, you try to sell this during winter, I might get 20 bucks for it. You try selling it now, no one's going to give you $2 for it. It is so crazy to me. The whole buying off-season thing, I mean, if you really wanted to, and I say this every time, you can make a lot of money just by buying off-season. It's just more about who's going to sell you whatever you want. You know, it's like the snow shovel thing. I can't get $1 a piece right now for them. Come winter time, you can easily get $5 to $10 a piece for them. And I don't know where you're going to buy a bunch of snow shovels for $1 right now, but just funny enough that I can't get $1 for it. Right now, the biggest rage is those air conditioners. Everyone on the local Facebook group is talking about, hey, I need an air conditioner. Where can I get one? I can't. And I was just at an auction, like, I don't know, what, 5 days ago or whatever it was, and there were 2 air conditioners the auctioneer couldn't even get $5 for, and she said they worked. That's the difference between a couple days before a heat wave and during a heat wave. All right, everyone. Well, let's go and kind of wrap it up here. We found a lot of metal. I don't think we really found a whole lot of other stuff, did we? Oh no, we found a snow wing. That's good. We'll use that. Flexible flyer snow wing. My parents always had one of these for my brother and myself. It was very similar. It was the same shape. I think it was all orange or all red. It was probably even the same thing. And it was awful. And you know how they usually say is like they ban older toys because they're too dangerous. They go too fast. They do this, they do that. So I remember the thing just was terrible. They gave us a round saucer that kind of looked like a UFO that was blue. That was awesome. I got rid of that a couple years back because after you've been using it, snow, ice, a little bit of grass mixed in there, roots of trees, got really dented up. But it was fun. Other than that, this is kind of what we grabbed. We have a whole fun party of chairs. When I take out this air conditioner, this is a really old one, so this one most likely has Freon in it and all that fun stuff. Generally the older ones, the coils like this, is just a lot bigger, a lot larger. These are usually a lot larger. The new ones nowadays, I wouldn't say they're junk, but they're really small. And then the sealed unit usually weighs a ton, which this whole thing just weighs a ton. So I'll rip that apart at a future time. I'm not going to do it on today's day. Save it for a cooler day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run to the mail yard, go to the post office, and then wash out the back of the van, and hopefully start packing for the flea market tomorrow. It's going to be a warm one, but gotta get rid of the stuff. And summer started, but it feels like it's almost over. It's been hot for quite a while here. Anyway, thanks for tagging along. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe down below. Check out my trash picking playlist. Now of over 1,100 trash picking episodes. Of course, I'll catch you guys next time for next episode here at Taco Stacks. Till next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.